It's time for a good look at Transformers Universe Classics 2.0 25th Anniversary Autobot Hound with Ravage. Whew. Well, the first thing I want to say is just look how bloody cute this thing is. It's adorable. He's just so chunky. It looks like he'd bounce if I dropped him. The plastics are all nice, friendly green as well with a matte finish. It looks delicious. Kind of like Voyager Bulkhead. In fact, I was thinking about getting Leader Bulkhead, so it'd be okay for me to just eat this one all up. Now, I never had a G1 Hound because my family wasn't that well off, so I was more than happy to make do with my brother's roll bar. Even so, Hound was always special to me, mostly because of this book. I read a bunch of these as a small child, and they helped my reading no end. But even then, Hound just seemed like such a sweetie. I mean, listen to this. Hound is brave and loyal to the Autobot cause and likes the planet Earth. Secretly, Hound would like to be human. Oh, look at his face, too. He's doing the same cheeky smile as he's on page 6. Oh. Anyway, back to the task at hand. There's not a single thing I don't like about Hound. His robot mode is just to die for, and he's also in excellent proportion, except for his comically huge feeties. It's also unmistakably old school. Everything about it just screams G1, G1! Everything that is except for the awesome posability. He can certainly move for a chunky fecker, almost to the degree of rivaling Mirage, but not quite. Oh look, light piping. Also, check out the detail. He's got a couple nice bits like this bumper and the little toe line in there that don't serve any purpose. They're just purely aesthetic features, and that's really refreshing. Also refreshing is how he stands out amongst the classics, because he's not red, he's not a repaint, and he isn't rubbish. It's so nice to have a touch of green in there now. The only thing I'm not sure about is this weapon. Is it a pistol? Is it a drill? Is it a hologram projector? What use is a handheld hologram projector? Also, I figure I must be retarded or something, because I can't quite get it to clip onto his shoulder. But never mind, it looks pretty cool in his hand. Hound is a transformer in the purest sense of the word, because I can't look at him without wanting to switch him around. His transformation is a gas, it's just irresistibly old school. Lately I've found I can't be bothered transforming him because it's either such a chore or the end result just isn't worth it. But there's no such worry here, this is classic stuff. And check out the alt mode as well. It's swish enough to still be cute, but it's badass enough to be awesome. And it's kind of nice that it isn't a sports car. The plastic around the windscreen here is slightly different, and it's a bit shinier. It's a slightly different shade of green to the rest. But I don't care. With Hound, I'm starting to feel like my Classics Autobot team is nearing completion. Throw in a Jazz and maybe a Trailbreaker and a Springer that actually triple changes, and I'll be happy. Which is why we'll probably never see any of those. Anyways, let's have a quick look at Ravage. Again, my earliest memory of Ravage is from one of these books. It wasn't this one, and I can't remember what was happening, but I remember it was the first place I ever heard the word undergrowth. Undergrowth. Anyway, Ravage is sweet. The beast mode is awesome. Looks like it could cause some trouble. Pretty easy to switch between normal stance and rearing up to rip off Chip Chase's face stance. The cassette modes is inherently ridiculous as it's always been, but it can fit on Hound's back shelf, which is kind of cool. Would have been nice if it had been backwards compatible. He will go in there, but it's a bit scary and I'm not sure if Soundwave can handle it at his age. But anyway, I really can't recommend Hound and Ravage enough. I was thinking of holding out for the Henkei version, but really I couldn't be more pleased with it. 15 out of 10.